Or ultimates behind this.
Just changing up the angle there for Buzz. RRQ, they want to go quietly. But Buzz with the gate crash active, this is what you can do on the Yoru.
Now starting with Bind is a very interesting pick.
But we're heading to the edge of composition to talk it through. I mean, yep, you see the Yoru right there.
Play behind the wall of T1 as they walk up short.
For these timing shots, but that's going to be the Dizzy up and over the top, and Montiette overwhelmed, fully blinded up, and nowhere to go. Paint Shell's now locked in. That Dizzy not seeing a damn thing.
Two hole here.
Looking for the timing because she was about to go out with that grab net, but just ends up getting absolutely destroyed by Meteor from the flank. See if he can turn into the Terminator, nice and early, as that is a hell of a shot. But tagged up now, noted taps here, but no real reason for them to try to face forward here into this player until they force him out.
Yoru has in terms of a gate crash. It's something that you throw that gate crash over towards the other side of the map, it only lasts for so long. So if you just do nothing, you just wait for the gate crash to elapse, it will break some setups, it will force some decisions to be made and some rotations. And that's what T1 are banking off of. They take full advantage of that, and it's a classic play.
Paint Shell going to be lobbed into the corner, and there's the slow. Cushy able to find one. Jemkin on the quick peek, able to find another. These shots on the Marshall, not quite connecting there. Meteor. Egg on his face as well as the Dizzy, and now Xparrow finds a shot on the DH, and just like that, this round is at risk of being stolen away as the wingman will fall. It's a thrifty for RRQ.
So underrated, grab net, mosh pit. Astra Stars gives you a little bit more potential to hold in these chokes. If you find the wrong timings, if you run down the clock too much and don't do your due diligence, working your way through the map and baiting out this utility.
RQ running down the clock and very much limiting the options here, but ooh, the swing out. Great timing from Meteor. Now looking for that push. Xparrow setting up a couple smokes here, trying to play both sites. 0.0 hour flying, plays out in front of that one, and he's actually able to double dip for a second kill as Izu gets taken down. Showstopper lobbed in. Jemkin now presence being noted. These two remaining players, but Buzz is only down to 47 health. Net in, Cushy desperately trying to find those shots. Eventually will be able to spot him, but it's going to be Jemkin there with the shorty to collect. Stuck into the corner, turns the flash, spots on a one. He's trying to isolate, divide, and conquer, but he cannot. Done so in the past, but nope, it's just going to be Stacks walking forward, and they're not fast enough to find the trade. All the same, Crazy Guy tucked away. Now, striking, finds himself a second. They just cannot react fast enough. DH, however, going to try to get them realigned here in the round, but Jemkin is so quick to sprint his way back over. So the smoke. Looks like he's going to try to play this a little bit more aggressively. And Jemkin gets a sense of it. Lead up into the playoffs and other playoffs themselves.
There's smokes.
That just go to show how much of a demon this guy can absolutely be. Meteor now spotted. I mean, he's just completely walled in. He's absolutely screwed. Should just be a matter of time, but Cushy doesn't want to overstay.
4 big ults here for RRQ.
Still walled in.
Good at TP.
Jemkin does pull off the angle there just as the push comes in, but Buzz is unable to find that kill. 3 and Meteor going to be committing in here with the Viper's Pit. That's off the defender side axis. The plant gets ready to come through within the tube, and Meteor striking first is able to find Crazy Guy. Pulls back over towards elbow side. Xparrow, spotted, and Meteor, has him absolutely outdone, and now falls to Montiette. Push forward and Stacks. Johnny on the spot, exactly where he needs to be.
So that's what I'm wondering. We're not in the potato meta.
Good do. Well, okay. Dizzy up over the top of Izu. Able to find Jemkin. Well, flash turn there from Buzz.
Oh dear.
As Meteor, about to find a timing. This time, will be able to hold down showers, so that's Xparrow gone. Re-peeks. Spots out Montiette, looks to try to zone him back, and it's going to have to be a quick effect at the same time. Crazy Guy does meant to find 2. Buzz, Izu dead on the entry here.
Pivot.
And that's going to force the teleport coming through. Montiette is operating by himself, and Meteor still plenty of time to go ahead and get the spike in play.
Off angle from DH, checked by Cushy. He's very switched on to that.
Crazy Guy needing, it felt like, to find that one. Annihilation at the ready. See if Cushy can choose wisely. It does not. Reposition just on the inside of Lamps is now looking to just go ahead and play ring around the Rosie.
Coming alive time and time again in the mid-round. This is exactly what you want to be seeing from Meteor. It's been a while since I've seen a game like this from him.
Yeah, feels like it has been quite some time. But right now, here on this map, he is looking in prime form. But it's going to be the Thrash to try to guide it forward. That's him making his quick little exit, and that allows for Meteor to scale
What?
Pretty far forward, huh? I don't know. Either way, Orbital Strike going to be called down. Cushy's going to get cooked to bits as DH finds that kill, but at the same time, he's able to take down Monyet. Jemkin spotting out the heads here, but he doesn't have the opportunity to really take the shot. Xfero be good for one, trying to maintain control here of Lamps, but is wary about the approach from behind. As Meteor is sliding forward, and he's collecting. Finds himself 2 more kills. And Jemkin, yep, the Dimensional Drift comes into play, but there's nothing really more to be done.
Jemkin just throwing the kitchen sink at them, but he's running into such a huge crossfire. T1, especially in an opening playoff bracket game like this, they are showing their class, they are showing their experience. They brush it off like it's nothing. And they dominate RRQ in the, like, what was that, the last 7 or 8 rounds and a half.
Push-up coming in. There's looking at the attempt at the counter swing. Gets to saturate, but Izu gets the headshot. Jemkin now trying to play himself in, and Izu.
Crazy guy. They're giving him absolutely nothing here. Flight comes in on short. Meteor's going to clean it up.
Extra V's.
I mean, this is just incredible from Izu. It's like watching an action movie. He gets saturated, but he's just running through the rain, one-tapping everyone no matter what.
Oh.
I mean, the paint shells was beautiful to push the Yoru forward there. Deck off cleanly.
Boombob going to be sent. Now they got a Molly layered in front of that one. It's going to be a ton of damage suffered here as Cushy ends up falling low. Does he out over the top? And Buzz quickly collecting 2 kills. Crazy guy able to trade the one back. DH getting the spot, seeing the weapon swapped up and over the top. And then DH has the headshot. Crazy guy forward there into the Nebula. Does manage to find it, but he now has to now get this spike planted. Slowly creeping around the back is Stacks now striking T1.
His approach to this style was, you're going to use all of your util getting into the site, and we're going to just play things by the numbers and punish you on the retakes, having more util coming back on in. T1, it's kind of the opposite. They want to play up in these chokes, and as you're using the util to get out onto the site...
They're sending that Jemkin just sprinting in after it. Izu at the same time, tucked away, and mowing them down! Sparrow just sat here waiting, hoping that that regen shield gets topped back up, but as he pushes out the Mosh, shoving him forward. Dizzy shows that there's still that presence. Buzz holding forward. Flash is going to be good to go ahead and allow for the 1 kill. And man goes forward to try to get the plant, but Meteor's got eyes on that, and he's able to interrupt. Spike recovered, left on the floor. Crazy guy now having to do it all.
10 seconds left.
The wingman now goes out. The DH, he's got the timing.
You have conversion paths to be able to get in.
Pushing back now, yep, conversion path's going to be sent in. DH going to be blinded, stunned up from the back. The drop down coming through, and Buzz able to provide covering fire for 2 quick kills. Gets himself a 3rd, in fact, before getting traded out, and Monyet is able to match. The push out, Stacks dead. So now comes down to Meteor to try to see if he can get this clutch. Hinder will connect, actually blocks his vision for a brief moment. That should basically secure the round here for RRQ. In fact, it will.
A whole saturate for breakfast and just sits on the angle, still trying to fight it.
30 seconds left.
You got a little nervous there for RRQ. I thought that we were seeing, unfortunately, the end of the game when they took that hesitation inside of Hookah. You've seen far too many teams attack late into these sites against these comps with reactive.
Forward than all commands. Trying to see what they can get done here. DH slips forward into this smoke. Does that go red? Oh man, the push forward, and that's Crazy Guy dead on the floor. Expiring. Critical fight happening here at Hookah, and it's one that Izu wins. That timeout conversion number is going to continue to advance forward. Meteor finds Monyet. Saturation out here on the DH. Grabnet as well, but those both get cleared. He sets up the stim beacon. Spike allowed to get planted, but the flash into the swing, into the spray down. They'll have to break the barrier mesh, but that is plenty easy. 13-9, T1. They bust out the bind for the longest time in a while, and it still looks good.
Both teams running this double duelist with the Yoru and the Neon, a perfect mirror here.
DH has slipped the net here and may just catch Cushy in the side for free.
Oh, he absolutely has. Plays it patiently, and right as he starts to turn, that's when the shot comes through. What a great lurk from him, but now is about to potentially get caught. No. So now 5 players strong T1. They have the spike planted, and they're looking to go. And right across, the connection on the team. Drop down to Monyet. Has absolutely torn them apart. DH still going to be good for 1 more before getting taken down, but on the peak, Buzz can find nothing.
It's all of the attention that Monyet has created.
A 3v5.
Brad Meteor is still taking pictures of people. They were not even ready for that.
Absolutely sick. Well, DH.
Not again! And it's Groundhog Day. T1 straight back into the A site. Rotation heard from Monyet.
Yep.
That should be a freebie.
That it is. Push forward, Stacks. Oh, catching a bit of a straight headshot there.
T1 trying to shove spawn, but getting denied by the reactive utility. Nice pick from DH on the flank. This is starting to go the way of T1.
A little bit. They're desperately trying to get this one over the line and sliding forward. The right clicks, take down Xpharaoh, and oh my goodness, T1, crazy guy, is trying to rotate out. But DH is everywhere he needs to be.
Academy team. But I think if you're Cushy here, you're on perma tilt this map. I don't think you can mentally recover from that. This dude has completely read you and outpositioned you to win the opening duel and crack the entire map open because the Sova is often the solo player on that A side of the map.
Frantically goes fishing. Ooh, swing out. Meteor spotting one. Challenges in for the fight. And somehow shots avoiding them all, but then Cushy just swings out wide around towards A lobby and is eventually able to find him. Slide forward. Oh, that is a dirty shot from Izu. Honestly, confidence being shown here from RRQ because with the Hunters here of their own, they don't opt to just go ahead and send that one out there. That wall shot onto Izu. Max can go on a crazy tear here.
He's good. Oh, he's good for these sometimes, but no, the Outlaw will close things out.
He's done that for his entire career, frankly, so. Maybe a little bit less so. I think it was probably a bit more stability in the old Breach era.
Yeah, look, Breach, he's a man with no hands. He's got big arms, but no hands sometimes. We've all been there.
Yeah, the Yoru just running at you. Well, speaking of the Yoru, Jemkin here, operator noted, ping reveal, Monyet collects the kill, Buzz dead again. Xpharaoh sat here at Lumber, able to find Izu. And that's the two duelists now gone. Meteor is having a very rough map compared to what we were witnessing on Bind. Hi, DH. Goodbye, DH.
And assuming he will be in a moment, he's getting away with a little too much here, if anything.
Garage, Monyet watching. And not dying critically. There you go, final shot. RRQ now up to 6.
In the mid-round, IGLing for RRQ. Similar opening to this round for T1. Drone into Garage. The trip is there in window.
This could be a massacre, and it is. Cushy finding one. DH only able to peel off that singular kill onto the Sova, and Xpharaoh even gets involved as well, because he said, you know what, 3's better than 2. Pushing forward, Meteor will be able to find his second kill of the map here in round 11. Overdrive here into his face. It's a shutdown there. And one at a time! The footsteps made. Just waiting for the opportunity to swing. Clone sent. Still has him spotted. Might even just be playing Stacks in. Yeah, he will. So Stacks will go ahead and collect that one.
Yeah. They try to shove Garage to pull this player in the C-Link away, make them respect that Garage control, but the problem is really that there was a trip in window from Xpharaoh there. He had a deep trip on C as well. This guy was everywhere that round. Izu has the movement to get out of here, but he's got a lot to do.
Oh, and yep, he's just going to get caught. Hopping up to try to get a peek through the window. Gambling correctly, but it's all about hitting their shots now. Paranoia goes over towards main. Everybody is pushing forward out of the sewers, now piling out of the smoke. As Buzz is only able to find one kill before all 3 players here have fallen.
10 seconds left.
Meteor trying to find a timing, but Jemkin is there waiting.
And don't feel the need to really push the issue, force anything too early. They just walk back to Garage knowing that give it an extra 15 to 20 seconds, the rotation should settle. They still walked into an A site.
Still going to be decently confident that this is an A hit, but now they get the bad news. They go bounding forward. TP over the top, TP into back side. Stacks able to find one though. Monyet going to be taken down. The blind is there. DH drags across, but that second layer is in. Jemkin striking for 2. It's going to find Buzz as well. Stacks making some noise. Meteor here out in front, about to spot out Xpharaoh. And it does avoid a catastrophe. Big round from Stacks.
Execute that gets completely dismantled by a free piece of util.
I thought maybe with Jemkin going unnoticed there, that perhaps we would have seen a big turnaround there for the side of RRQ. But T1 doing well to go ahead, play out the anti-bonus. 3 players survive. You feel like you're going to be in such a good spot. Well, sprinting forward, Monyet looking for the entry and finds it. Stacks assassinated within the smoke. DH, however, still here, goes uncleared. Comes up with 2 kills. Izu sliding forward himself. Doesn't manage to find a kill on the crazy guy, but that's going to be DH now alone, repositioning back here towards the A connector. Getting revealed. Quick peek, finds one. Look to try to dip out.
Oh, he didn't get it. He got off. What?
DH just going for the drop down.
Planted.
Didn't quite know exactly where Xfero was at. Should have a pretty damn good idea of it now, but he cannot win that fight. Back now, 3 rounds separating his RRQ. Trying to extend this to a 3rd and final map.
Just gets so messy in these situations. When there's that delay smoke up and a cage up on the site, you're playing this, both teams playing this double dive comp.
Having one hell of a time as DH. He flashed off, smoke, however, widely can be disrespected as Monyet is already out in front of that one. Hunter's Fury is going to be coming through. Meteor, however, holding his ground, able to find one. Jemkin gets struck down. Monyet only going to be good for the kill here onto the enemy Omen. Takes him down at back plat. The rest of the team losing their lives on the entry, but Cushy with a damn nice shot. Back to very even numbers with Buzz on the peak, finding one, but Cushy getting that kill and getting them all!
Not only the agent on this map, because I remember his first couple of memorable games were Sova, even on Haven. His comfort role, just positionally perfect. He should be dead to rights with a drone staring him in the face and Meteor ready to swing top logs. And sure, he's given multiple opportunities that should never be happening by T1 there. Timing up into B. T1 set up looking for an op pick with a Cypher set up behind it, but B is open for the taking. Dart dealt with this time.
Does still get one little ping out, but they're not in position to try to get the punish there, and Monyet is just breaking wrists as he mows down stacks as well, trying to exit through the smoke. Meteor can only find one. People with an operator in hand. DH swings, but cannot get a transfer. Check all the way out. Peeks back in. Think he had gotten a spot there onto one. Taps for the defuse now, and Xfero is in prime position, but it's Jemkin to find it. 13-9 in response. Both teams finding victories here on their map.
No surprises here in terms of composition. Both teams running with what we would expect them to run.
Swings all the way back around to it.
How's Buzz got up short here?
Uncertain, but
Crazy guy's 100% dead here. Well, someone is.
Completely unnoted. And yeah, he's going to be able to find him, knife out. Swing the corner, gets the spot out of Monyet as well, who's frantically backpedaling, sends out that paranoia, but does not connect onto Izu. The right clicks from Monyet, however, do manage to do so. Eventually, though, Monyet going to be overwhelmed, taken down, and T1 are off to the races here in this opening pistol as Buzz. T1 looking to play this out about as patiently and calmly as they can. Have the angle double stacked, as DH will be able to find it, and that is going to be the closeout. 2 players set up here at alley. Jiggle Peak spots out one. Now Monyet's position as well is just going to be cages across, and Monyet ends up getting blinded up here at backside, but still able to hold his own as Cushy finds Buzz. Izu dead, and DH cannot get a scrap. Just the one casualty.
The site, I've never seen T1 just evaporate so quickly. It was a really well-paced round as well. They went and took that elbow control. They're pinching into the site together, and RRQ just absolutely destroy them.
Nice, guys.
The overdrive certainly could come through, but oh my god, Jemkin. Meteor scaling forward here at Street is able to get the jump onto one. Buzz at the same time able to find two. Monyet, Crazy Guy, both going to be taken down. Weapons now recovered, clear the Prowler. And this round might just end up getting away from RRQ. The swing out, trying to steady, and eventually does manage to do so, and Meteor goes crazy to get them the thrifty.
And you can't complete that retake.
Slow-mo, please.
It's a great opener from Jemkin, it has to be said. But this is perfection from T1. Actually, this reminds me of a round where RRQ on Ascent versus Team Secret on that big comeback.
There's Buzz, sprinting forward, spots out Xfero. Nothing else seen here on the site other than the trips. They're now cleared. Clear through mid in towards market. As Paranoia going to be sent in, and Jemkin up and over the top. He's catching DH completely off guard. Convergent pass out coming through. Meteor going to be good for the instant tap there onto one, but Izu with that overdrive popped is just mowing him down and zapping him to death.
Great movement from Jemkin to be able to open things back up. Some great utility. Not only the Rolling Thunder, but also the Convergent pass connecting very heavily on the retake. But when you've got Izu running around on backside and taking this duel to trade his teammate very well.
More hungry for those victories. I'm expecting even better performances. Jemkin going to be noted. Izu, oh, slides right in for the headshot. Sparrow will be able to trade it back, and Crazy Guy gets the trade up, but DH is able to go ahead and take down the enemy breach. TP to get tucked. Sparrow, ooh, getting spotted. DH, fast enough to get that readjustment. Smoke going to be set up, Paranoia going to be sent out, and they are just not quite looking for him. He finds himself a third before getting taken down by Monyet, who now has to play this out in a 1v2. Spotted, finding him. Buzz gone, looking to just try to hold this one up to half. Stacks counting, and plays it to perfection. But Monyet, quick peek, and that's going to be Buzz shut down.
Sphero and Jemkin in the back of the side again.
Smoke dissipating, Jemkin looking for that hit, sends out the saturate, and they're going to be backpedaling into it. He's got him lined up. Now it just refracts out to safety. Still here at backside. Shuck sent the try to delay the cam. Not quite getting cleared out. DH dead. Jemkin finding himself a second. They just cannot get these kills to come through. Meteor doing his damnedest. Comes up with a third, but it's now all on Stacks, and both players have full HP. Well, as the pendulum swings, it's now T1 who are looking to pull off a thrifty themselves.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's awesome, sometimes it's terrible.
That is just the duality of the play. As well, Meteor's trying his luck. He's collected the Bulldog.
Yeah, that's probably what he's looking for.
And now he's re-peeking the opposite side. Okay, it was actually Monyet who finds that kill. As Stacks just able to find the one.
Top mid, and it's like, let's try that again. Let's do it again. The triangle goes in the circle hole, and the square hole, and the triangle hole.
Yeah.
Let's grab it again.
Let's see how he fares now, shifting over to the attack with this breach. As Izu. Okay, quick little jiggle out. He's actually going to slide off this one. The Paranoia goes across, and it's just a beautiful combo.
Sphero could catch this mid walk.
Trying to set this up. Izu just hits the one tap. And immediately, you've got so many players from T1. Everyone clustered up now to try to counteract this push. DH swinging out, able to find a bit of damage. Headshot there from Buzz. Jemkin managing to trade back too, and Crazy Guy gets involved as well. You've got Stacks from out wide. I mean, all these footsteps being heard. Paranoia right now about to crash across onto 4. The relay bolt is there as well. DH is dipping out the fast lane to cover the exit here from Izu.
30 seconds left.
They get one, they get out. Sliding back around the corners now. The slow push out of the smoke just has him dead to rights.
Wow.
Sparrow can only find one. Monyet, Cushy to try to fight their way back into this one, a 2v3. The tap, but no commitment and no chance in hell.
You continue to try to shove into A main, and you eat a relay bolt and a Paranoia again. And the counter utility is too slow. And from that point, they try to force their way out elbow and up short, and they're running through 2 smokes, with the rest of T1 already flooding into position.
Nightfall for now. Only ultimate available here to the side of RRQ. Izu getting absolutely shredded here. Let's get taken down to 8 HP, but they're continuing to fight here over main and Buzz. Oh, he's just torn them all apart.
Wow. You take absolutely anything.
I mean, I guess a kill and then a death that would get you to your ultimate, but oh, it's...
Reads the prep that they had for bind. Post timeout, they've had the perfect answers every single bloody time. Respect.
And to just counteract it on your opponent's timeout, their final timeout call.
Yeah.
To have the exact right read.
Trying to pick up the pace a little bit into Meteor's site. They're into his domain, but inside of the site, Monyet, he's actually able to create some magic there.
Strafing across with the Singer in hand, able to break the aim. And he just get taken down. Izu forward here, likely, spotted! Was meant to find one, but Stacks! Where he has to clutch a 1v2. Paranoia still here in his hands. TP's down below him! What an unbelievable play! Tucks away, they're both tagged up, but the decay is starting to wear off. 10 bullets! The right click, no! It doesn't come through!
Dependent on your elevation, he's sitting inside of the smoke. I don't even think RRQ clocked that he could possibly TP to the low ground at that range. I know it looks crazy that Monyet is not even ready for that, but like, why would you be?
Sure.
How does it even go that far? Color here, we cannot be tried peeking into the op. The smoke's down for RRQ.
Call it a check, and it gets the collapse! Saturate gonna be sent. The shorty is drawn out. Jemkin, however, dead on the push, and DH finds Crazy Guy. Match point is theirs, and they have 4 ultimates behind this.
Just a changing up the angle there for Buzz. RRQ, they want to go quietly. But Buzz with the gate crash active, this is what you can do on the Yoru. You can disrespect the utility if you're confident enough, if you're bold enough. Upper bracket.
Stax now has the up in hand, something that you never really see. Izu rushing forward, dead. Great little tuck-back trap set up here from the side of RRQ. Hunter's Fury crashing across. Stax desperately hunting for something, but cannot find a damn thing. There's plenty of damage out. He does manage to get a shot in onto Xpharaoh. Despite the early kill, that does bring us out into a 3v3. The neural step now starting to go through. Oh, it's a double shock! A collide in the previous round. Into that from Stax. The TP to the top of the box. The death stick a fork in them. They are done. T1. These last few rounds absolutely demolish RRQ.